Okay, guys. Okay. Let's stop this backing track. Okay. Stop it. Welcome to everybody to this new tutorial. I hope that you come back from the holidays and you are so fine. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you to all my friends that I can see. Thank you to Andrea Righini to subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. And I invite you to subscribe the channel. Thank you. Okay, this tutorial is in English for everybody, but of course there are a lot of my Italian friends that can put the questions in Italian, and I will answer in English. My English, of course, is okay. We didn't hear that backing track. Tevo, the backing track is available on my Discord channel and is available to download for free, and also for all members of my YouTube channel. It's possible to download for free. Okay, this is really fun. It is a rock and roll backing track. You can make some practice and you can enjoy it so much. I create this backing track just for this new preset, this MF Rock Pack. Okay, so I hope that the audio is okay. Maybe the wire is touching the microphone. Sorry, just a moment. I may put okay the headphone behind me because it's much better. Okay. Well, should be okay now. Non si sentiva. Ok. Okay. Non si sentiva la backing track. Sorry for this. You are absolutely right, guys. So you are absolutely right, because I did a mistake. So I rewind and come back again. Sorry. That I have the suspect that, okay, this is my mistake. Sorry for that. So the backing track is this, and so I can place you again. Now you can hear me. That's correct. Okay, it's different. Okay, sorry. Sorry for mistake. Okay, this is the backing track that you can download if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you read the community of my YouTube channel, you can download the backing track on my store. Okay, my store is this. Okay, please visit my store. You can see, okay, on the here, where you can also find this preset. But okay, the intention of this this tutorial is to show how I create this new MF Rock Pack Dyn. Dyn means is a suffix to explain the Dynacab version, because you know, if you know, you know now. Okay. That I create a MF Rock Pack. It is my most important package with seven presets with my preferred high gain amps, Atomica, Cameron Atomica. It is one of my favorite. The Bogner Ecstasy, Blue Channel and Red Channel, Uberschall, the Custom Audio, CIA 3 Plus, the Herbert, Diesel Herbert, and the Frayet Deliverance 60. It's really difficult to me to tell you what is the best. For this reason, I create a single pack, okay, for a very convenient cost, where you can find 7 presets. Okay, so later on I will show you where to find. But the intention of this is to show you I create this preset. Okay, and of course I can answer to your questions. Please see. Okay. Thank you, Antoine Beconcini, maybe, I don't know. Marco, non ti piacciono le Friedman VA? Yes, I love the Friedman VA, but I prefer my main high gain head amp is a Bogner, first of all. Now I discover Atomica. Atomica, I love it, especially with the Dynacab, and Frayet and Diesel Herbert. Okay, so it's difficult to... Friedman, I don't know, it is... I never fell in love with Friedman so much, but I know it is amazing. Amazing, but be careful, and take care. This tutorial will show you how I created this preset, and of course you can. It is a template where you can create your own preset. And first of all, I wanted to tell you one important point. Most people send me an email because they believe that the Dynacab preset are the upgrade or the legacy preset. Unfortunately, this is not true. And you will discover why it's not true. Okay, I use the same name because you can find MF Rock Pack or MF All Stars and so on. I use the same name plus the suffix Dyn, D-Y-N, okay, it is Dynacab, okay. But the preset is totally different in terms of sounds, okay, because you know how is different to work with the Dynacab compared with the legacy impulse response. And moreover, not all people like the Dynacab at all, because if you want to stay with the legacy, of course you can use the legacy, and some people prefer to stay to legacy. For this reason, on my store, you will find both versions, the legacy version and the Dynacab version, but they are totally different. And to make this new Dynacab, I did a big effort because the concept is completely different and the final result is totally different. And this is not a case that okay, if you can like it or not. Some people tell me, no, I prefer to stay with the legacy, and this is absolutely correct. Is absolutely a matter of personal taste. Okay, so but my intention is to show how I created this preset. I start from the AXFX3 because it is more complex, and to work with the FX3, it let me to introduce how I think my preset, because in my mind, the preset is, let's say, our total rig. You can imagine what you have in the real world with the analog amp. You have a single amp, some pedals, some effects, reverb, delay, chorus, and so on. If you want to change the sound, you can change the sound on the amp, switching the channel, or to switch on a distortion pedal, boost, and so on. And I love to think in the same way also when I create the preset. I personally don't like to change totally the preset especially during my live gig with different amp. Okay, I never used if I start with the Bogner amp, I finish with the Bogner amp, and I use the same preset. What I change is the scenes. I have a crunch, lead plus with plus chorus, plus wah, plus delay, minus delay, reverb, and so on. This is my concept. And it is the same concept of the real world. And it is really easy to me to work in this way with FRACTAL devices, because the environment of the editor let me to use the same method and same technology that I get from the past. Okay, so let's show you the presets. Switch off the caption. Okay, so I enlarge as much as possible the page. Okay, this is the presets. As you can see, is quite complex, but follow me to know the theory behind these presets. I usually divide my presets in two parts. The upper part, it is the sound creations. Sound creation means where I create the sound of the guitar. I have the amp, I have the cabinet, I have some drives, some modulation pre-modulation, compressor, volume, wah, boost. This is a simple boost is a boost of 2.6 dB to create the lead sound. Then I put the send. Okay, send is not send return of the amp, but it's to wrap the row to the second row. In the second row, I put only the ambient effects. The ambient effects are put in parallel way. As you can see, there are the pitch, two pitch, there are two multi-delay, there are one delay, two plex delay, and also there is the enhance effect to enhance the sounds, and at the end I have the looper, okay. At the end I have the reverb. Reverb is, to me, it is really simple. As you can see, it's a standard reverb, nothing special. It's only to create the room effect, okay. For this reason, it is at the end, and then I go to the output. What is really important is the upper row to create the sound, and the second row to create the ambient. To me, it's really important, the ambient sound. Okay? I use two amp block for the distortion amp and for the clean amp. Okay? In this case, I use the Atomica low for the clean amp and the Atomica high channel for the high gain channel. Okay, then I use the cabinet. As you can see, I use the Friedman cabinet, in this case with the combination with the dynamic and ribbon, and I spent a lot of time to find out the proper combinations for these presets. It's not easy to find it because it is a totally different combination with standard impulse responses. Because typically when you work with the impulse response, you have a list, you select the list, you scroll down the list, and you decide yourself if the impulse response is good or not. Using the Dynacab is completely different approach, and it is the same that you are in the studio recording studio, and you move the microphone around the speaker to find out the sweet spot where you can get the best sound. And for this reason, I cannot consider this preset equal to the other one. Okay? I spent a lot of time to this, also because the settings of the amp are totally different, okay, in terms of the equalization or in terms of the general EQ and so on and so on. I don't want to explain but I wanted to explain the philosophy that are behind this. And in the MF Rock Pack, I selected my best high gain amps, okay, and I combine with different cabinets. You have 7 different sounds, and that sounds are the combination between the amp and the proper cabinet. But also you have the same cabinet that you can also select 4 different channels, and you change again by 4 times. So for example, you can combine the Atomica with Friedman, but also with the Citrus cabinet, or the Marshall cabinet, or with the Mesa Boogie cabinet, and so on. And so you can multiply by factor, I don't know, 100, the possibilities to shape your tone. Because please take care that my intention is not to sell the preset, because if you buy Marco Fantone preset, you become like me. This is not absolutely sorry for this. You discover now, I'm sorry to tell you that if you buy my preset, you don't become like me. Maybe you don't want to become like me, of course. You have to be better than me. You buy my preset to shape your tone, to shape your sound. And to do this, you have to understand the philosophy behind this, my idea. Okay, and for this tutorial is made just to give you this idea. So, as I told you, let's come back to the presets. As I told you, starting from the beginning, there is the input, there is a compressor. I use dynamic compression. I like this dynamic compression because for the clean channel, I show you. This is my clean channel. Okay, so this is my clean channel, and it is not a real clean, as you can hear, because I use the atomic low channel with high gain. So it is a, let's say, it's a brick up sound, and compression helped me to give sustain, but also to cut the peaks, and the sound, the final result as a result is this. It's not a real clean, but if you want a real clean, you can change the channel and select the custom audio clean. And this is the real clean. Now you can also switch off. The real sound is this. I can switch off the delay, the enhance, okay, also the compressor, okay. This is the real clean channel, but okay, I can select a different one. The Atomica is a crunch, is a light crunch channel. Okay, and also you can use like a real crunch channel. So, my intention, as I told you, is to give you different opportunity to shape your sound. Do you like real clean? You can select the custom audio or the Shiva clean or the Dumble, because I put all 4 amps inside, and it is up to you. The guitar man bands sorry for I cannot read your name, sorry. Little bit crunchy on clean sound, that's what I also like in personal. Okay, it is a matter of taste. I'm happy that you like too. But you can select a different option. When you find out the option you want, you can store the scene and you store the actual scene for your use. So let's assume that I prefer, for example, the custom audio or the ODS. ODS is really nice. Then I usually put the compressor. Okay, I love the enhance. I love the delay. But also I want to switch on the pitch. And if you want, you can also switch on the multi-delay in the 12-10 chorus. Is an amazing chorus. So you have the chorus due to the pitch and also to the multi-delay. And also you can have the multi-PCM circular delay. I switch off the delay. Without chorus. Now I am using my FC12 to switch on and off the effects in real time, because I create the scene layout where I select the 8th scene, and I select a secondary layout where I can switch on and off all the effects. This is really comfortable and usable, especially during the live gig, because I start from the scratch with a clean sound, and I can put everything I want, like this. This is the bass, nothing, only amp and cabinet. The enhancer, sorry. Enhance. Multi-delay chorus. Compressor. Multi-delay. Pitch. Another pitch. Or you can use the plex delay. Okay, so as you can see, you can have, of course, you are with AXFX3, and the power of AXFX3 let you have so many effects on the table, and you can immediately in the real time switch on and off. It's like you have a huge rig on your stage, and with a single FC12 you can switch on and off and create your sound without, only with the feet, not with the hand. You never change the preset. I'm still in the MF Atomica Dyn, or Dyn, I don't know exactly. And I can decide in real time if I want to add the reverb, delays, chorus, pitch, and so on and so on. The main sounds is due to the 2 amps, and I can design. In this case, I have Atomica, but I told you that I have a Atomica, I have a Diesel Herbert, Bogner Blue Channel, Bogner Red Channel, Bogner Überschall, Frayet Deliverance 60, and you have infinity possibilities to shape your tone. Okay, not only with the presets, but within the presets. Okay, then switch on the crunch. The crunch is really simple. Typically, I have the crunch with the delay also. Okay, this is the Atomic crunch, and I have the lead channel. For the lead channel, as you can see, I change. The amp is the same. I add the boost, 2.6 dB boost to increase the volume. Look this number of the scene. I change between scene number 2 and number 1. I like to decide, depends of the sound I want to get, to add the drive. I use the max of 808. I love it. It is a matter of combination, guys. I like this combination, but you of course change and use the drive you want. This drive is to increase the gain and to increase the mid-range of the lead channel. And it's absolutely up to you to use the drive to increase the. Of course, it depends of your guitar. Now is my last guitar, guys. It is a Murphy Lab. Okay, it is a my last gift. I'm so amazing about this new guitar. So you can have the crunch, the rhythm channel, the lead one, where you have more gain and more delay. Then I have what I call clean, but it's not a real clean, as I show you. Then I have the scene number 4. It is a lead wah. It is the same lead, in this case without drive, but you can decide to switch on and off. What is important, it is my famous circuit to switch between the volume or wah pedal through the MPlex block. So in this case, I change the channel A or channel B, as you can see here. Channel A get the signal from the row number 2, that means from the volume, and it work like a volume, it pedal like work like a volume. Okay. If I switch on channel B, I get the signal from the row 3, and it works the volume is bypassed and works the wah. To me, is quite useful and comfortable to have two different scenes for the wah and volume. especially on the lead channel, because okay, if I wanted to use wah on clean, I create a differentiation. But you have different option to switch on and off volume or wah. Everything depends of how you store the scene on the MPlex block. If you store the scene with channel A, you have the volume. If you store the scene with channel B, you have the wah. It's really, really simple. Nothing special. Okay, then I have the channel. Okay, the scene number 5, it is a rhythm plus. It is a rhythm plus the pitch, pitch and enhance. This is the normal rhythm channel. Also, there is a typo also here, so we can correct immediately. Sorry. Okay. No, sorry. Rhythm is correct. I don't remember. Okay, but you know. It is a typical Van Halen sound. Okay. And then I have the C number 6. It is a clean channel with the drive on. And I love so much this sound to create I call him a clean lead, because it is a clean plus a bit of overdrive with the compression and also with the plex delay, the multi delay. There's a lot of effect, but it's very nice to make let's say soft lead. If you don't want the drive on, okay, you switch off. Okay, and of course you can try yourself to switch on the effects, because you have a big template to work. This is the intention of my presets. I see some questions. Incredible the power of this unit. The only thing I wish I could with the FM3 is dual amp setups. At some points I can see upgrading to the FM9 turbo. Yes, on the FM3 you have the same sound, is identical sound, but you have a single amp, and the switching is between the same amp, distortion amp and clean amp. I try to recreate more or less the same sound, of course, with the limits of the FM3. But the core of the sound is absolutely the same, even the distortion and even the clean sound. Marco, ma per uscire in una singola cassa in mono da FM3, quale output collegare? The question is to use mono output on the FM3. I suggest you to don't touch the FM3 or the FM9 or XFS3 and use the single channel. That's it, nothing else. Don't sum the channels together. It is really dangerous because you can create the phase cancellation, phase overlapping, and so on. So simply disconnect one cable and that's it. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Ciao Marco, ho FX3 e anche FM9, vorrei acquistare devo acquistarli doppi. Claudio, Pioli asked me, because he has the FX3 and FM9, is a good question. Thank you so much, Claudio. Claudio, I suggest you to buy the FX3 preset, install on FM9. Okay, you will see some shunt instead of block, because, for example, on the FM9 you don't find the second pitch, the second multi-delay, the second plex delay. So maybe I can show you. Just a moment. I show you the preset is different because you have less power and you have less effects available. But I think that you can arrange yourself to adjust the preset as you want. On the FM3 is different. If you want to be sure, you can buy the FM9 preset and you can use the same on the FX3, but you lose some effects. Okay? I hope that, okay, maybe, okay, I can show the FM9 presets here. Okay. As you can see, this is the Uber version. And as you can see, there is no, this pitch, these three blocks are not in the list. And also there is not the looper. To stay within 80% of power CPU. But you can do this yourself. It's not difficult, absolutely. It's you will find something like this. Okay. Oh, you can try. I already done preset import. Okay. Rock Pack, for example, Atomica. Yes. Okay. Here is what's happened when I import XFX3 preset on FM9. As you can see here, instead to have the blocks, you have the shunts. Simply you cut the shunts. Okay. Here, as you can see, I am using the standard FM9. If you have FM Turbo, maybe you have not the overload alert, but simply may put a shunt on the looper and you stay on the 80%. Really, really simple, because looper needs power, and if you don't use looper, makes no sense to put in the rig, especially on live. Absolutely. Okay, I hope to answer to your questions. A cosa serve quel tasto con XLR lift ground? Non capisco. Mattia Faroni, please. The ground lift is on the manual. Read the manual and you can. It is to avoid the ground loop. Simply, this is a connection. Bonjour, Filippo Vansini. Okay, so let's continue to see the presets itself. I described the clean lead, then I have clean space. Okay. So this is a really special effect because I put in series two plex delay. One is the plex shift plus the plex verb. And at the end, I have the same lead, I call lead 2 minus. It is a lead with plex delay. Is a I would like to show the difference between different presets because okay, I use different combination between the amps and the cabinet. This is the Atomica, okay, and I would like to make let's say the comparison between different presets. Atomica. This is the custom audio. The structure of the preset is the same, but the sound is completely different. Even the clean and the lead. Then I show you the Herbie. The blue channel of a Bogner Ecstasy. Red channel. Uberschall. And the last, the Fryette. I am really embarrassed to decide which is the better to me, because I am a Bogner man. I love Bogner for many years, but I am really, with Dynacab, I'm really, I have so many doubts to decide if it is the Fryette the best or the Atomica. What do you think, guys? Let's select the same scene. Help me to decide. Fryette. It's really difficult, guitar man, to decide. Also, I fell in love with the Atomica. It is really, really nice. But even the Uberschall. Red, blue, Herbie, Atomica, it's really amazing, but it's really difficult. Also with the Fryette is amazing. And guys, it's really important also to use the sound in a backing track, because sometimes the sounds alone is amazing, but when you fit the sound in a backing track, maybe it's not the same feeling. For this reason, I would like to play again this. Okay, you will find a sample of these 7 presets with the same backing track. You can, I realized the video just this morning, so you can also compare yourself. But only to give you an idea, what I mean is this. This is the backing track. Atomica. Custom out. Herbie. Euro Blue. Euro Red. Uber. Fryette. Atomica. Okay. It is really difficult to decide if even because this backing track, it is a, let's say, rock backing track, but maybe the result is different if you play heavy metal or if you play another kind of rock, progressive, and so on. For this reason, I collect these 7 sounds in one single package, the MF Rock Pack, and I show you where this is the version for FM9. Okay, you can also scan with your phone. This is version for FM3. Okay, and this is the version for AXE FX3, as you can see. Okay, well, so the cost of the package is comprehensive of seven presets. Okay, FM3, AXE FX3, and FM9. Okay, so you have time to rewind to rewind the video and scan. But in any case, you can find also the link below this video. You can find directly the link to buy the presets. But of course, my invitation is not to try yourself to create your preset. I show you the method. I show you my philosophy, how I create the rig. So in the upper row, the creation of the sound. In the lower row, the ambient sound. and of course you can do it yourself. My intention is, okay, if you want to buy the preset, is for you. If it is a template when you start, especially for the new people that start with the Fractal, could be very helpful. No, you can, because you can find amazing factory presets on any Fractal unit for sure. My presets are different because my presets, I use these presets on my live gig. So this preset has 8 scenes really usable for the live gig. So you have the crunch, the lead, the clean, lead plus wah. I show you why. Of course, you can also adapt the preset for your needs, but it's different. You want a single, I use a single preset for all the live gig. This is my intention. If your philosophy is to change the preset in every song, you can do what you want, absolutely. I show you only my theory and my philosophy. Let me check if you have some questions. Can we hear that Gibson with the Herbie preset? Yes, of course. And I can also show you this preset with my Schecter. It is a surprise with a single coil. It will be a surprise, guys. This is the Herbie sound. Yeah. I would like to show you how does it work with the single coil pickup. Yeah. My Schecter. This is amazing. I want to show you how does it sound with the Atomica. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I have to tune up. This guitar is amazing, guys. It's incredible. Okay. Switch amp ever versa, chorus no compromise. Every chorus no compromise, okay? Are those Fender pickups? No, this is a totally Schecter guitar with the Schecter pickups. But if you want, you can create, for example, the completely different clean sound, switch off every effect. Okay, for example, I will use the ODS amp. Okay. So, I hope that everything is clear. If you have other questions, you can put your question below the video, and I will answer you as soon as possible. I would like to thank you to everybody for your participation. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to the YouTube channel of G66, okay? And stay with me, and I hope you like it. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend to everybody. I switch on the music and say you ciao. Ciao guys.